Hello and welcome to a quick review and build of the Batmobile from the Lego Batman movie. Now, I've already got a couple of the other vehicles that I built from the series. First one's the Arctic Roller, which I did do a review and build on, which is actually quite a nice one. I did figure out how to get the blasters to work properly, which I don't believe I set up properly the first time. And what I didn't do, to reset this thing, and what I didn't do was do a build and review of the Joker Lowrider. And there was a good reason for that. It's not proper Lego. This is version of, it's basically a Chinese knockoff. And straight off the bat, and you can't tell that it is. The only difference is it hasn't got Lego written on these, the actual studs. So from a regular point of view, it's still a Lego model. It's just, well, Chinese knockoff. As you can tell, it doesn't stand out too different. I mean, even the quality of the wheels, on the pictures that you can see of the Chinese knockoffs, they tend to be a different grade. And you can only slightly tell the difference when they're put together. So, I've got the actual manual for this one, which obviously you can tell. Superheroes, Batmovie. Beyond that, it still looks like your regular Lego collector's guide. Maintain world peace, fight for justice. Fair enough. And you still have all the rest of things out of the Lego kits. Just Batmobile itself. Captain Cold, I believe it is. The two shadow guys, I forget their names. These are the Kabuki Warriors, I believe. Robin, and you also have Batman himself. Now the weird thing about this guide is there's a sticker put on it, which is a bit strange, but fair enough. As long as it builds, it builds. So yeah, you don't get a box for the actual model. They just arrive in an envelope full of bags. I even found the sticker book within the actual instruction guides. But beyond that, as I said, you can't tell it's Lego. Oh, it isn't Lego, sorry. So I'm going to attempt to create the model, see if everything's still there, and see how that one goes. By the way, I'm also filming this with my DSLR, so it's a bit more, hopefully it's a bit more better quality than what we get with the action camera. And the problem is it's also the 5D Mark II, which doesn't do autofocus. So if I do this and zoom in on the Joker Lowrider, which as I said, is not a Lego one, it doesn't autofocus. Just press the button. There you go. And as you can tell, as I said, there is no Lego studs on it. But beyond that, it doesn't look any different compared to a normal Lego creation. I'll just zoom that back out. And then I will focus. Zoom that back out. And I will do the build. Right, so I've just completed it. It's taken me about 2 hours to complete this. And oh my lord, it's huge. You don't fully understand it, the size of this thing, until you actually complete it. It's just unbelievable that this is built this big. It's huge. I mean, you compare it to the Jokermobile, it's about 50% bigger. It's ridiculous. So, I do like the fact it has got pretty much all suspension on its wheels. You can put them in any sort of direction that you want. That is still pretty cool. It's quite a complex build though, with the complicated system for building up the suspension, but overall the effect is worth it. I mean, you can even set it up so that it is pretty much vertical. Yeah, in fact, yes, vertical. So yeah, that is a massive build for what it is. In regards to the actual toyish actions that you get for it, you do get the convertible, little guns, which I'm not going to load. I've said this before, I'm not going to put them on there just to fire out and then spend the next 6 years trying to find them. But yeah, it's just you. He said that as he flung them. What did that do? As he flung the hood ornament battering out of the way. Yeah. But just to do normal firing, which is a mechanism that's seen on quite a few Lego toys. Another one is the escape route, which is not that good. It depends on how stiff the Lego is. Fly off it. Well, yeah, it's not good enough to do that sort of action. And if you just about see it, there is a bit of a turn bit there to send the roof flying off. But I don't even think the Lego version would be that good at it. Then in terms of details, yeah, I'm sure it is very move accurate. What it is as well. It's not easy to copy. But yeah, it's still quite a nice model. I do like the suspension on it. And you can basically make it into a monster truck, essentially. Is my microphone too far away? That's not a good sign. Now, in terms of the models, I'm just going to zoom in. Can that be seen? No. Let's get that clicking. So that's one of the Kabuki models. Pretty fairly straightforward. You get two of those, so I'll pop those there. You've got your normal Lego Batman. Zoom in. The normal Lego Batman, same as you get in pretty much most of the sets. And Robin. Now, Robin's a bit strange because he does actually have a gun. It says Bat Merch on it. Other than that, it's his normal generic model. If you do notice, though, under his hand out of the way, some of the paint is a bit faded already. For some reason, some of the feet aren't that well painted, especially if they've got multiple colours. I mean, just take a look at Batgirl. The feet for her are a bit shoddy, but in terms of collection piece, it's not too bad. And then you've got Captain Cold. I don't know the name of the actor who portrays him, but that's still a nice little model. Now the thing is that with a gun, it makes him very unbalanced, practically leaning on the gun itself. Now I'll just zoom that back out. Now, what I will say about this particular model is, when this was brand new from the Lego version, it was £50. This I bought about the start of the year. It cost me £18. It's quite a price difference for what you're getting. I mean, it's quite amazing that the Chinese are able to produce this so much more cheaper than their Lego equivalent. So it makes me wonder: are Lego going to go to China for their productions? Looking at that, I wouldn't blame them if they did. So yeah, hopefully that's opened your eyes towards the Chinese versions of Lego, because I've opened my eyes towards it because they are actually quite good quality. Um, what I would say though is there is a bit of, it feels like greasiness towards them. I towards the model, not Chinese, the Lego bricks. That's bad time. Towards on the actual Lego bricks. That might be due to the production lots. In case you didn't realise, you do get different grades of plastic, and they can, well, they could be of various qualities. So they might want washing beforehand. I've not washed it, but if you've got kids playing with it, it might be an option to do that. But in terms of what you get, it is basically a Lego set for about a third of the price. You can, apart from the usual Lego symbols across the studs, you can't tell the difference. I mean, if you were to put them side by side, which are, that one is true Lego, that one is Chinese copy, you can't tell the difference unless you see the Lego symbol across the studs. So, is it worth the wait for getting the Chinese knockoff? I'd say so. Hopefully, Lego soon catches up to this. Let me know what you think. Till next time, take care.